witnessing it on television or on the internet or however we're witnessing it, all we can do is witness. There is no opportunity for recall. And so then that would be the point that I would make as it relates to that.
I understand. Mr. Menges, go ahead.
And those are really good questions, but a lot of this stems from a misunderstanding of the two separate issues right here. Senator Brights astutely asked a question about the what Congress's role is afterwards. So in other words, when you select commissioners to go to a convention, when 2/3 of the states call, Alexander Hamilton in Federal Study 5 said Congress shall call a convention. So those commissioners are commissioned to go to that convention. When that convention is done, their commission is expired and they're finished. Senator Bright was asking about ratification. And so there's two ministerial functions of Congress. And even those, both sides will tell you this. All scholars agree on that Congress calls a convention, and then Senator Bright's question was, it says that they shall select the mode of ratification. So whether it's the congressional mode for amending the Constitution, the first mode, all 27 of our amendments have come from the United States Congress. And then Congress, when they sent those 27 amendments out to the states, of course, the Bill of Rights were in 10, but when they sent those amendments out, then Congress delegates to the states or dictates to the states. They have a constitutional function to tell the states whether to ratify in the legislature or in a intrastate convention, not to be confused with the Convention of States. That's where it causes a lot of confusion. And we know the answer. We don't have to wonder about that. The answer, because all 27 amendments except one, Congress has dictated that the states ratify by the legislature, where you guys did it. Only one time out of 27, the 21st Amendment, where Congress dictated to the states to ratify in an intrastate convention. And so we have a historical precedent. It's not an unknown. It's not something that's never been done before. The 21st Amendment, Congress, when it sent that amendment back to the states, that was the repeal of prohibition. For whatever reason, and different historians differ on why they did it that way. But unlike the 26 other amendments, or the ones before it and then the ones after it, Congress said, states, you will ratify in an intrastate convention. And then, therefore, the legislatures, and this happened with the 21st, the legislatures elected or called for an election within the state. It's a popular election, but the legislature sets the rules for that election, and the states elected delegates to go to that intrastate ratifying convention, not to be confused with the convention of states that was held that proposed the amendment. I know it sounds confusing, but we do have, it's not an unknown. That's why I was just chomping at the bit. This isn't one of those things where we're not sure what happens. We know exactly what happens. The Congress tells the states, and so the overwhelming method that Congress tells the states how to ratify has been through the legislatures, 26 out of 27. But it's up to the Congress to do that. They have two roles. That's why one of the arguments is that Congress will take over the convention. Congress can't take over the convention. They have two roles. They call it, and then you guys select commissioners or delegates. The historical term is commissioners. They go to the convention. They propose amendments, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, whatever. They have to vote on them, one state, one vote. We know that. When 26 states, if 50 states attend, when 26 states approve of a proposal, it's just like the first method. It's when Congress sent out those amendments, the 27 amendments that we had, they were proposals. They went to the states, and the Congress, when the proposal went out, told the states, you'll ratify in your legislatures. That is their constitutional function to do that. They have no other function. And on that 21st one, for whatever reasons, it's a little bit weird, but they told the states, you'll do this one differently. You'll do this one in an intrastate convention. Some people think it was because of the sentiments in the states over prohibition and things like that, but that's all speculatory.
Thank you.
Senator Saab, did I answer your question? Because you had some additional items. Thank you, sir. Thanks for letting me speak.